watched all of the Meet the Team videos, a lot of people recommended that I watch the How It Feels to Play. So today we're watching How It Feels to Play Spy in TF2. Medic, where are we going?
Medic! Medic!
Sneak attack! Cooked! I love the spy. I love being so sneaky. Take out your best fighter. Job's done. He might be cooked. He might be cooked. Everybody's coming for him.
Magnificent!
That was a recreation of a clip I hold dear to my heart. It's just one kill, but it's so clear that I fooled two people in broad daylight with my disguise. People often say that spies' disguises don't fool good players, but when they do, ooh.
Wow.
See, this video isn't about balance. This video is about how it feels to play spy.
Yeah, how it feels to
Let me
be
say
sneaky.
first that almost all of these clips are from competitive lobbies with experienced players. Everyone in these clips knows how spy works, but that doesn't stop me from fooling them. I should also say that I'm not the best spy. Sometimes I just die? But that's not the point. Why do people play spy? If you ask me, it's because you get to feel like a sneaky motherfucker. Nothing compares.
Yeah, it just seems so satisfying. You just sneak up. Imagine you sneak up, take out the medic. BAM! You're cooked, guys.
Of hiding
Yeah.
in plain sight. Here, I'm pretending to be a sniper, keeping an eye on the choke point. This engineer looks right at me and then proceeds to backpedal into my loving arms.
Everyone back to the base, partner.
In this next clip, I pass up a free backstab on the enemy sniper. The engineer and medic see that I could have killed Sniper if I was a spy, which completely clears me of suspicion. I then go on to backstab the medic while he's healing me, which honestly might be one of the best feelings in TF2. Yeah, see, after you backstab, you tend to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, everybody knows. And you're
What
cooked.
do you do? First, you say no.
No.
Then, you get out of there.
It's hard to articulate the excitement and mind games of escaping invisibly. There's a visceral feeling of being chased and vulnerable which you can't really feel without playing the game. Actually, it's pretty interesting to me that Spy goes from this menacing, ooh, when's he gonna show up, feeling to this, okay, this is fine. Everything's alright here. Okay,
Just the panic is crazy.
Okay, no, it's time to go somewhere else. Alright, okay, alright.
Bro, he's gonna die before he gets to kill anybody.
It's so good where I went. Oh, yeah, spy chick over there. I'm sure you'll find me. What an idiot. Being invisible
Ooh.
certainly doesn't make you invincible, and sometimes it requires perfect movement to get out of situations.
That's crazy. How did he not get flamethrowered?
Spy is almost always just completely dead upon being found out, but there's something special about killing someone who's actively looking for you.
Oh! Run! Run! No, you.
Here's a quick tip. You see this spot? There's something special about this architecture. As a spy, if you can find a slightly elevated platform, hide next to it. Don't believe me? Watch these clips. Alright,
I'm watching!
It's painfully obvious that I'm a spy, but it takes this medic a second to figure it out. I try to escape, but then this guy, I'm disguised as this guy. How did he manage to get ahead of me? No matter how many times I watch it, I just can't understand how he materializes in front of me. But I digress.
Huh?
This medic starts owning me, so I make my getaway. I find my little spot, and he proceeds to check almost every inch of space around me, except where I actually am. It's almost as if there's something in his brain preventing him from checking this one little spot, this 1 square foot of space. Still don't believe me?
Why?
I get into a little trouble here, and boom, I'm gone. Never to be seen again. Here, I pick the demo, and then I take my opportunity to gun down the medic. I should be dead as dirt, but this spot just never lets me down. But wait, do you notice something about how the engineer walks right by me? Isn't it a little too convenient that he walks right outside of my hiding spot? See, I have this theory that if you don't have enough hours on Spy, architecture like this appears extended to the point that you can't find someone who hides in it. Alright,
He's about to make up some gibberish explaining why it was like, nah, JK. But from what I understand, it seems like this is like a very high skilled ceiling. It seems like you could do like a lot of crazy stuff with this. And like maybe as you're a beginner, it's like easy to fall for it and get messed up, but like there's a high skill ceiling that if you're like a very high rank, you can still be a really good spy and like be really sneaky and get people out and kill them. And that's so cool. I always find that so interesting, like the different classes that people play depending on their level. And like, I don't know. I feel like this is one that when you get higher skills, it's not necessarily as popular, but the people that do play it, they're crazy. They're so crazy.
What can you do against Spy? He can kill you with one backstab. He can go invisible to get away. Is there any counter to this insta-killing, undying madman?
Yeah,
Just
as
find
long as
him.
I have my back against this here wall, you can't kill me, you snake.
Mm-hmm.
He's right. There is literally no way for a spy to kill someone who has their back against a wall. Spy is just a walking gimmick. He's completely nullified by simply... Spy can headshot people. Characters that rely on headshots often attract players who think they're better than everyone else. And when you pick Spy,
I am the spy.
you're basically announcing to the entire server that you think you're smarter than everyone else. So when you combine that with the ability to headshot, you create a mass of pretension so dense that it can cause a singularity.
Excellent.
Bazinga.
Anyone who plays any kind of support class, whether it's a healer or something specialized like the spy, knows how good it feels to punish an overconfident combat class that assumes you're defenseless. The Ambassador is perfect for this and can cause some really, really embarrassing deaths.
No! Ah, that was such a clean shot, bro! I love playing sniper classes and getting those crazy shots. That was so
I
cool.
really hope they revert the nerfs on this gun because it felt pretty balanced to me.
No! God, please, no! No!
So, the spy can backstab you. He can escape invisibly. He can headshot you. Is there any way to stop this monster? There is one way, but you might not be happy to hear it.
Hey, spy! Oh, please.
Just communicate.
That's right. In order to balance the spy's powerful abilities, Valve programmed a never-before-seen voice chat system
Wow.
into Team Fortress 2. If you open voice chat and say, "Ah, Heavy, there is a spy behind you," the enemy spy will mysteriously die within the next 5 seconds, and no
Just
one
gotta work
knows
with your
why.
team.
Now I know, people don't communicate in pubs, but there's another trick you may have heard of.
May I make a suggestion? Run.
No, you!
Just turn around. Good players are
That's true. Also, I'm kind of scared of voice chatting games, but I don't know if TF2 is as toxic as other games because I feel like if I tell a teammate, then they might just be like, "Shut up! I don't care!" Unless it's like competitive, people don't really want you to do call-outs like that. They want you to be chill and be
always
casual.
looking for something to do. When they're not in combat, their priorities look something like don't get backstabbed, don't get headshot. When the fighting starts, though, it looks more like shoot gun, dodge bullets, say thanks after every kill.
Thank you!
Yeah.
And this is Spy's time to strike. In this script,
Ah.
the team sent their medic, heavy, and demo to take control of Bathhouse. There's no way I'd be able to take him out on my own, but my soldier, who isn't even really a threat to the enemy combo, provides the slightest distraction, which is enough for me to make a play. Spy heavily relies on his team to make distractions, making him more of a team player than most people realize. In this 6v6 match, I literally asked my team to do a fake push to make a lot of noise, which, again, proves to be just enough of a distraction for me to make something happen.
Wow.
But sometimes, Spy
So strategic. I wouldn't even think about that. A fake push and then you fake him out? He's 500 IQ. This guy has too many hours in TF2. He's too good. He's too strategized. To be fair, my peak rank is like diamond, and that's in Fortnite, which doesn't even count. So I haven't played much competitive at this level, but that's crazy. This guy's so
can't kill people
smart.
no matter how distracted they are. He can't keep up with mobile classes.
He's too slow.
I am such a bad class.
And he has no way to close the gap.
Oh, that sucks.
Medic, please. Damn you.
And because of how specific his role is, sometimes the entire fight just happens without him.
So, your deadly skill is jogging? Mine is murdering people. What?
And everybody's already dead.
I am the spy.
You just win without getting a single kill or anything. It's that easy. It's that easy. He's just a team player. And by a team player, he just sits in the background and cheers on the team because he's too far away from the enemy to stab him in the back.
And Spy isn't about consistency. Spy is about those special moments. Those moments where you're breathing down the opponent's necks. And before you even uncloak, you're imagining yourself backstabbing everyone in sight.
Wow.
Today, I am a god. Yes! Yes!
Wow!
Yes!
Funnily enough, I actually learned about that
That's
hiding
sick,
spot
though.
from the legendary Stabby Stabby. I then used this knowledge against him by catching him in the same spot. Suck on that, Stabby! Turns out that having a legendary YouTube channel with helpful advice, exciting gameplay, and good editing was a suboptimal play. There's nothing sneaky about being a great guy and sharing your knowledge with everyone.
You're just cooked because everybody knows your strats. If you share all your strats, they're not good strats anymore. Unless you play against people that don't watch these videos. But I guess if you're popular in the scene, then all the good players are gonna know what you do.
Spy is so nostalgic for me. Watching great spies like Stabby inspired me and many others to spend entire days just having a
Wow.
spy. When I think about all the times I backstabbed someone that barely knew how to play, or all the times I truly fooled the pants off of someone, I can't help but smile. Spy is just so unique. The fact that in a first-person shooter, I can pretend to be an enemy, and then this guy thinks he's found me out, but I've found out that he's found me out, and he hasn't found out that I found him out, and I found out by Googling how to quickstab that I can just sidestep and kill him is
What? He found me out, I found him out, I got so confused!
pretty special. And having true invisibility lets you get into all sorts of ridiculous how am I gonna get out of this one moments. Duh. And don't get me started on how important Spy is to the humor of the game.
It's raining men. Hallelujah.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that without the Spy, TF2 just wouldn't be the same.
Yeah. I like the Spy. He's funny and he seems fun to play. Maybe when I play,
Hey
I
guys,
need to play
thanks for watching,
Spy.
and please subscribe if you haven't already.
Thank you!
Just wanted to update
Thank
you
you
guys
so
and say that I'm no
much!
longer threatened by the California fires.